Gamers. We're live. No swears in like the first few minutes. Hi.
Fortnite. I've been playing so much Fortnite, dude. Last night, today, I've been playing Fortnite. I've become a changed man. I believe in Jesus Christ now. Epic. Danganronpa. Cole is here.
Hi.
Yeah, there's Cole. And we're gonna be doing Dangerous Rambus's trials, and it'll be fun. Last time, lady was killed. Worst character in the game. Figuring out who did it. She was most likely killed in the virtual world.
She wasn't the worst character in the game. She was the worst character alive.
Virtual world.
Debatably.
The virtual world is not how we seem it to be. Philip really wants to play the game. No more stalling. Where's the Danganronpa screen? It's this one. Also, I'm planning on no longer green screening, because that shit annoys me. Until I get a better setup. I will be getting a new webcam, eventually. Anyway, Danganronpa.
Why is he talking like that?
Danganronpa.
I miss the old technique.
Are you Nagitoing me?
Are you doing a bit right now?
Are you Nagitoing me right now?
I'm just quietly saying my voice.
I can't wait to watch this cutscene of a class trial play out.
This is gonna be 3 hours long. I'm ready. I'm ready for the movie that is this trial.
I still am not confident about who did this.
Yeah, neither am I.
Oh boy! Man, I'm bushed. I got no motivation at all, and Monophy's period is late too. Oh, that's a bad line. How?
Father, why do you know Monophy's psych? Why does she even have one? What are we talking about?
How many minutes are we into the stream? 6? I think we're fine. Never mind that. Perhaps this lack of motivation is due to a lack of hibernation.
Lack of hibernation?
Yeah, I haven't been sleeping well lately, so I haven't really been able to hibernate. That's so awful. What could be causing it?
Is it because you have a lot on your mind?
Is it because the graveyard shift pays a better hourly wage?
Really?
Is it because you don't want them to think you're just goofing around?
Is it because you just want to stay friends?
Is it because you want to watch it in real life? I mean, watch it in real time? Father?
He's gone into hibernation. We should just let him be.
Yeah, you're right. Night.
What a great bit. Monokuma shuts the fuck up and is very tired.
Actually, yeah, it is a pretty good bit. You got a good point there. He's back.
The one impressionable line he said there was he talked about a period cycle.
Actually, the correct word is Monokuma cycle.
I just can't. My head hurts so much. I just can't remember. Have you forgotten? Maybe that's for the best. From this point forward, let's start a new life for ourselves. After all, our baby is excited to meet his daddy, you know?
What?
Wait, what? I'm gonna be a father?
What the fuck is wrong with those guys?
Colossal death flag. I'll be surprised if he doesn't die after that.
More importantly, let's continue the conversation where we left off.
We understand Mew plotted the murder, but we need to find out who killed her.
And in order to figure that out, we need to understand Mew's actions. So let's discuss her murder scheme step by step.
I know that's important, but hearing you lead the conversation really pisses me off.
True.
Let's see. Mew manipulated the virtual world to use it as part of her murder plan.
It's almost like Kokichi's trying to hide something.
Don't just ignore me and start anyway.
If she had succeeded, she would have gone past the wall between the chapel and mansion. And then wham! murdered me on the roof with the hammer.
She would make the murder seem like it happened in the real world, and then pin it on Kaito.
As for Miu's alibi in the real world, she could say she was locked into the virtual world. And in the virtual world, she could say she was near the chapel the entire time.
She'd make an excuse about how she couldn't reach the mansion because of the fallen bridge.
Oh boy, I can't wait to voice Mew.
Whoops, my hand slipped.
She dropped the bridge on purpose so she could separate the chapel from the mansion. Then secretly passed through the wall she installed and took advantage of the loop. After, she headed to where we were supposed to meet up, the mansion's rooftop. Oh yeah, Kaito was probably logged out around that time too.
That's
You
when
mean
I
by
saw Mew.
probably? Asshole leaving the door open.
Yeah, close it after you
Problem
shit.
is, because of her murder plans, we don't even know where she was killed.
She was killed on the roof, right? Kokichi told us the roof door was locked and that he couldn't get through.
Maybe that when culprit killed her.
That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
Or that's just what you want people to think.
Did the culprit lock the door to the roof?
Perhaps. I don't think Mew did it. If Mew did lock it, she would have done it when she called Kokichi to the roof. Even if someone came up, I don't believe she would change the target of her plan. She knew that Kokichi would come up later. Locking the door would be suspicious.
Well, it's possible she didn't even think that far ahead.
She was smart, but she was also really, really dumb.
No say such mean things! Killing game bad, not Mew. Mew not bad person. Going to think we could have been friends, if things different.
That might have been difficult, even without this killing game.
That wouldn't happen.
Nuh-uh. No way, Jose.
Huh?
Anyway, let's continue the discussion. If Mew was killed on the roof of the mansion, the culprit must have moved Mew's avatar to the chapel after killing her, right?
So the next thing we should talk about is how they moved her avatar.
How does she get over
Couldn't they
there?
have just yeeted her? Like literally just thrown her through the barrier that our body could pass through, and then she just lands on the chapel. Maybe she's the one that made that sound of crashing into the chapel.
Depends, I guess. I mean,
Or maybe there was a way of catapulting her over there.
everyone has the same strength in the virtual world. Like Anta has the same strength as Himiko.
Right.
So like,
So I
can
wonder.
the average avatar lift a person and just chuck?
Yeah, how strong are they, and what can they accomplish? I feel like that's a good thing to discuss, because maybe she. I mean, it could have been something like that.
Now we know the mansion and chapel were actually next to each other. But the problem is the wall between them.
Only Mew was able to go through that wall. The culprit wouldn't have been able to.
And you're saying the culprit sent Mew's avatar through that wall?
So where do you think they chucked Mew from, if that's the case?
I'm guessing either the roof or literally the border, like right before the black line.
If we consider that they were on the roof, how would that be possible? Like, what's the what's the likely chance that the avatar is strong enough to chuck a person that far?
Well, by themselves, low, but it's possible that they used something. I mean, you gotta remember there's supplies lying around, so they could have set up some way. Whether they improvised or planned for it.
Okay.
Or maybe she could have rolled? Yeah, wasn't there like a carpet or something like that?
There was a pallet. There's a lattice.
Is the lattice flexible, or is it like a grate?
It's kind of like just a flat thing of wood.
Flat thing of wood?
Yeah.
Wonder if that could be used in some way. I don't know. It's something to consider, though.
Yeah, that's the only way, right?
But how did the culprit send Miu's avatar through the wall? I mean, it's not like they could have thrown her.
Don't not throw her!
We know. You couldn't because the Avatar's physical strength was equalized.
Physical strength equalized? That problem. Gonta no can protect everyone if that happens.
Jeez, keep up with us. We're already in the second half of the class trial.
How did they send Miu's avatar to the other side of the wall? Maybe that thing has something to do with it. You know, the loud sound you heard?
What the hell's going on here?
I like the
Because
line
of
I
that
had.
sound, you guys went to the side of the chapel. Right, Keyboy? That's when you
It says
found the
Kai.
dead Miu there, right?
Right, Kai?
If so, then I think that sound and her avatar being by the chapel are related.
Yes, there's no doubt in my mind that the noise is related to this case. We need to figure out what that sound could have been. Might be the clue we need to solve this case. What was it? Sounded like something slamming hard into something else. So what were those two things? It could be...
Spin? Spin? Is it gonna spin?
Wait a second. We still don't know how Miu died. Could this have been how she got killed? She was thrown from the roof in such a way that she made it to the other side, and maybe she like landed on her head, or her head went into the chapel wall.
Well, the avatar. I mean, okay.
The avatar wouldn't be damaged, but she would like that kind of shock would still be, you know, placed on her physical body. And if her head or neck sustained damage, she would still try to grab her head or neck in real life, right? Because her physical body is trying to cope with what's going on in the virtual world. So I wonder if that's a possibility. That sound we heard like two objects colliding. I feel like it was Miu.
That's it! I think the sound came from Miu's avatar hitting the chapel wall.
It's also possible she was
Cell
already
phone
dead,
and
but
lattice were there, but they were too small to make that noise. Ruling those out, the only other explanation is that the sound was Miu colliding with a wall.
If that's the case, Miu's avatar must have hit the chapel wall really hard.
I mean, it made a loud noise.
We felt the impact all the way from the inside of the chapel.
Yeah, that's the real question. Miu's avatar probably hit the chapel's wall with pretty considerable force. But why did it hit the wall with such force? Can you guys figure it out?
Hold on, Kokichi. What's up with the way you're talking? Why are you talking like you know everything?
Let's not worry about that right now. More importantly, we gotta solve the mystery. Fighting among friends is a waste of time.
Friends? Us?
Anyway, can we talk about that after we figure this problem out?
A way of transporting Miu's avatar that would cause it to crash into the chapel.
Getting Miu's avatar to crash into the chapel from the mansion's roof. There's only one way I can think of how to do that. There is? Because I don't. Viewing the evidence.
Catapult.
Yeah, but how?
Lattice.
Yeah, but how?
I don't know, some kind of fulcrum.
Actually, if there was so there's a cell phone, a hammer, and a lattice. I guess it is possible that you could like rig up some sort of like seesaw ass thing where like the lattice is balanced on the hammer You place like a heavy weight on one side while Mew's on the lattice. You could like shunt her or something like that. I don't know though.
You could use the edge of the building as the and slam on the end of it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm not confident exactly how this works. But Shuichi is. That's a problem.
As your partner, I'll give you a little hint.
You'll what?
Since the mansion was on top of a hill, the roof was pretty high up, right? Past the brick handrail, the roof was at a pretty steep
Oh my
slope,
god, the lattice was a sled.
and the slope faced the chapel wall. On top of that, there was snow on the roof.
That's a big hint.
If
You
the
just told me what
culprit needed
happened.
Force to move the body. I wonder how they did it.
Kokichi is talking as if he's got the whole thing figured out already. But I can't let him distract me. I need to solve the case. How to make Mew hit the chapel wall from the roof of the mansion. I'm going to find the answer.
He told you. You don't need to do Hangman's Gambit.
Just a trying to say.
That's the one I want. What? What's the next letter?
Monokuma.
What the fuck? Are you serious? They
Yes.
hide those and that's crazy.
Yeah, that's fucked up, ain't it? These are so missable.
Is it slid? I think it's slid.
I think it slid too.
I don't know what the second word is exactly.
I thought it'd be like the, so like slid the body. I don't see a T.
There's also F, and F doesn't fit into that at all. Slid off. Slid off roof.
That's two.
Slid off roof.
Oh. Yeah.
Get some O's, please. This now? Nope.
Oh, combo.
Oh, I get it.
The culprit used the sloped roof as a slide for Mew's avatar. Slide?
Look at how powered up he is.
Aw, man. Even with the slope and the snow, Mew's body wouldn't have slid.
Wrong. It would slide.
But the avatars can generate friction. We wouldn't have been able to walk otherwise. So I doubt that it would have had that much momentum.
No. It would slide.
It wouldn't slide, just like Maki Roll said.
It would slide, just like Shumai said.
Who the hell is Shumai?
Oh, he's a pupil of Ramen Man. Sorry, my hobby slipped in.
Positive that was how Mew's avatar was moved, but maybe the culprit used something else as well to help her body slide. Well, duh. Spin! Now we're spinning.
First spin of the night.
Even if her avatar slid off the roof, would it slide off that quickly?
Well, duh, it would.
If it made that much noise, it must have built up a lot of speed.
Lots of snow piled up on roof. Not frozen solid, right?
You'd still slide, though.
In the real world, it might be difficult. But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
That's not the issue. Sliding down snow is easy to do. You just need a sled or skis to cut the friction.
There was nothing like... That's wrong!
Sorry, dude. Sorry, Kaito, but you're fucking wrong.
No, wait. There was something that could have been used to help slide Mew's body.
Look at how fired up he is. Look how much he's come out of his shell.
Do you remember the lattice that was found by Mew's avatar? The culprit laid her on top of that, then used it as a sled on the roof. I did notice the lattice in the storage room when I first looked. But during the investigation, I saw that it was gone.
The lattice that was found next to the chapel is the one that disappeared from the roof? Then that's it. The culprit used the lattice as a sled.
Ding, ding, ding! That's correct! After the culprit killed Mew on the rooftop, they placed her corpse on a sled and slid her down the roof's steep slope.
And just kicked her right off.
Picking up speed, flew off the roof, glided through the wall only objects could pass through, and hit the chapel.
If Mew wasn't dead before, she certainly was then.
Jesus Christ.
The impacts made all of her belongings scattered, including the hammer and cell phone.
Just like that hedgehog who loses all his rings whenever he crashes into stuff. I hate that guy and his worldwide fame and his stupid games, and I hate that hedgehog!
You heard it here first. Monica hates Sonic for some reason.
I'm glad you're feeling motivated again, but you shouldn't be so hateful.
I wonder if he has the same voice actor as
That'd be an
Eggman.
example to our new family.
Yeah,
he doesn't.
Oh, really?
No, he would have to be Mike Pollock. No, that's not Mike Pollock. But it's funny.
Yeah, Father. Or should I start calling you
Maybe.
Grandfather
We have to look that one up.
Now that we know how the body slid down, we're just one step away from the culprit. Well, Shuichi, do you know who the culprit is?
To be fair, Sonic the Hedgehog is pretty much a lot of the exact opposite of what fucking Monokuma is.
Yeah. In the end, we'll still need to guess the culprit, huh?
But Gonta can't believe one of us killed Mew.
However, since we know she was killed on the roof, we can narrow down the list of suspects. Meaning, the culprit must be someone who was investigating the mansion. Aside from you, the people at the chapel could not go through the wall or cross the river.
Looks like Kaito did it.
So it's not Mikey, it's not Kibo, it's not... It's not the probiotics I need to take, apparently.
It's not the probiotics.
It's not, what's her face?
Kaito,
Blue, Samugi.
Samugi, Shuichi, and Gonta.
Oh wait, no, Samugi was there.
Leaving yourself off the list.
Oh, you got me.
That's right, 5 suspects. Me, Samugi, Gonta, Kokichi, and Kaito. We don't know enough to name the culprit yet, but one of them is suspicious. When we were talking about the rooftop, they clearly lied. But what reason would they have to lie? What if it's Shuichi and he's lying to protect Kaito? That would be so next level. Oh my god, I cannot stand this class trial.
I mean, do you remember any point where you would not have control of him?
I don't know. The digital world is kind of a weird medium, so I mean, I can't say I perfectly recollect how everything went down, but I
feel
assume
like
that he didn't have a chance to do it, really.
I feel like the time of murder, you would have to pass by Samugi, who was in the other room, because you were in a dead-end room.
That's true. I'll need to press them for information before making any judgments.
So if Shuichi did it... Who's
I feel like I need to press Kaito. Because I don't know who else to press.
Kokichi?
I mean, I could press Kokichi. He is making this you know, purposefully annoying.
It's you!
I think that was the correct call. Yeah.
Kokichi, there's something I need to know.
What do you need to know?
Why did you lie just now?
Which lie are you talking about, Shuichi? I lie a lot, so you'll need to jog my memory.
Fine. I'll expose your lie right now.
So I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting. It all began when Mew showed us the map. Probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
It was that testimony that bothered me.
What? Yeah, this is sudden. What?
Oh,
What the fuck?
you have to look at his exact speech bubble that he failed.
This is kind of hilarious.
He failed his speech check. Which one do you think it is?
Honestly, I don't know.
I think it's.
I never went to the roof, perhaps?
I mean, we don't know. I don't know. Do we have proof? Do we have proof otherwise of him not going?
All began when Mew showed us the map. What all began when Mew showed us the map? I feel like that one's vague. I don't even know what it's referring to. Fuck.
You have the thing that doesn't take time if you burst a box.
That's probably what happened.
Do we know? Really?
Well, it's not that one.
It's not that one? I thought it would be that one because I don't know if everyone knew if the roof was locked.
Fuck it, I have time, I can fail.
Minecraft.
I see it!
I mean, I guess verbatim, you know, if you're gonna prove he's lying, then you gotta go for the
When you were
fucking
explaining
bold
that
face.
the door to the roof was locked, you said,
I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting.
but later you said,
Since the mansion was on top of a hill, the roof was pretty high up, right? Past the brick handrail, the roof was at a pretty steep slope. And the slope faced the chapel wall. On top of that, there was snow on the roof.
Oh, I see.
So he couldn't have seen that slope unless he was up there.
information.
No, you can. It's more like some of the railings and stuff and the detail.
Oh yeah! Now that you mention it, how did you know all that stuff?
You could probably see the steep slope of the roof from outside the mansion. But you wouldn't know about the brick handrail unless you went up to the roof yourself.
Yeah.
Huh? What?
What's this all about, Kokichi? Did you actually go to the rooftop?
I didn't. I already told you that before.
Why you look so nervous?
Is this a sincere reaction?
Yeah, I'm with Kibo. I'm like, I don't know what to believe anymore.
There's no evidence that proves I went to the roof. Wait, I remember now. That thing Himiko said.
Me?
At the start of the class trial, I remember you saying the handrail was made of bricks. Ooh, you so clumsy, girl. Gotta be more careful there, Himiko.
Is it my fault?
Himiko really say that?
She totally said that.
I feel like she didn't, and Kokichi is definitely taking advantage.
Didn't.
Yes, she did.
Kibo! Play back the last 3 out. Play that's the last 2 weeks, so we can find out.
She did not.
Skip the Xenoblade part.
Then when? Tell me how long ago. In hours, minutes, and seconds.
What a worthless fight!
Stop him, Grandpa! All this terrible fighting is bad for the baby!
Yeah, Grandfather. Stop them before your grandkid is born.
I'm not gonna apologize, because Himiko said it.
I like how Monokuma won't even acknowledge his children anymore. He's like, you're so goddamn stupid.
You're dead to me. Quite
How
literally.
much longer are you going to behave like this?
We don't have time for this. But Kokichi is stubborn. He won't fess up no matter what. But if he's being this stubborn, it makes me think he has something to hide. To get him to show his hand, I have to prove he was on the roof. I might not like it, but I have to be aggressive. If we don't get the whole truth now, everyone's lives are in danger.
I didn't go to the roof.
I've had enough of your lies, man.
I'm not lying. The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it.
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course. And stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
That's a really easy lie. I don't know what is confirm whether or not Kokichi was actually in the salon.
Yeah.
But I guess there's nothing to prove that he wasn't. Okay.
Liars burn in hell, you know.
If you're lying, I'll set your pants on fire!
That's fine, because I'm not lying.
Then why do you look so nervous?
Okay. Just real quick. Where's the fucking Monokuma file? Discovered in the computer room. Estimated time of death 6:30. No injuries. What's the other shit? Small bottle of poison. Well, that's not helpful, I don't think.
I didn't
Fight
go to the
fire
roof.
with fire.
I've had enough of your lies, man.
Loud noise. Switching through her loud sound. Shortly after, while they were both in the interval, they heard Kibo's voice by the fact that he had should have been past the map. Yeah.
I'm not lying.
Cell phone.
The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it.
So what did Kokichi do?
Wait a second. Can I just lie?
Yeah.
I can just lie. How do I do that? I hold down the fire
I
button?
turned back at once, of course. And stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
Miss.
Oh, you serious?
You whiffed.
God damn it.
You gotta be careful. Lying hurts your soul, by the way.
Okay.
That's fine, because I'm not lying.
That's fine. I'm not lying. Okay, I'm gonna lie and say
Go to
that.
the roof.
Yeah, I'm
I've had
gonna
enough of
work
your
this
lies,
out.
man.
I'm not lying. The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it.
Ba
I
ba da ba.
and
Wait.
the salon the whole time.
Oh, I didn't let go of the button. I keep forgetting how the fucking mechanic works. That's alright. It's alright. I don't lie very often. I'm not like Kokichi. I'm not used to it.
But you do voice him.
That's true.
So maybe he's
Go to the
lying right
roof.
now. Who knows?
Lies, man.
Alvin and the Lie Monks. Alright, so after his text right here.
And stayed in the
Nope.
Liars burn in hell, you know.
If you're lying, I'll
I don't even know if you hit like the yellow text or if you
That's
hit
fine,
the
because I'm
white.
not
I think you
lying.
hit the white.
I think I hit the white because the yellow would have given me a thing where he would have been like, no, I'm not lying, right? Yeah, so. Alright, I have to try it again.
I didn't go
Fuck.
to the roof.
I've had enough of your lies, man.
I'm not lying. The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it.
So what did Kokichi do?
You have to hit the thing in
I
front of
turned
the
back
text.
at once, of course. And stayed in the
Fuck it. Just not gonna worry about it.
Kokichi, You're lying right now, aren't you?
I know. Hi, Fries.
Hi, Fries.
Guess what? Twitch won't let me change it for whatever reason, so we're stuck here.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I love the Xenoblade game.
Huh? Lying about what?
Just before the murder occurred, I went to the salon to check on you. But you weren't there.
What? Really?
Holy fuck, that's a hard as fuck lie. I love this.
He turns to fucking like Samugi,
Never showed up.
and like he's like, shh.
Yeah, seriously.
What's this all about, Kokichi? Didn't you go right back to the salon after finding the roof door locked?
I see. You use underhanded tactics too, huh, Shuichi? So who are you guys gonna believe? Shuichi or me?
I literally just got out of work. Objection! Hopefully you had a good day at work. Hold it.
Of course I'm gonna believe Shuichi.
I believe Shuichi 100%.
The one who's now Kokichi.
Got him.
100 house points. Oh, no. Himiko points to Shuichi.
But to go to the salon, Shuichi would need to pass by me in the dining
Oh no,
room.
Samugi's dumb as a bag of rocks.
No.
I wonder why I didn't notice Shuichi there. Oh well. I'll believe Shuichi anyway.
Oh no, she's that dumb.
Shoot.
Sorry, but I'm going to believe Shuichi too.
I see. I wanted at least Gonta to believe me.
Too bad. You don't get a
Comes
split
around,
on this
goes
one,
around.
buddy.
That's what happens to liars like you.
Why do you guys hate lies that much? There's only one truth, but endless possibilities for lies, you know?
Is this like Ace Attorney but not lawyers or something? Yeah, that's basically it. And instead of the real world, it's a death game. No big deal.
And some of them are only white lies, or lies to be kind to people.
So basically and there's no lawyers, but like people are forced to be like detectives and lawyers and stuff like that. Although the character Shuichi that I'm playing as is actually a detective, but that's kind of the exception rather than the rule. For the most part, it's a bunch of people with talents that are unrelated to all this other bullshit, and they just kind of get lumped into, you know, a pyramid scheme where they have to either kill all their friends to win or, you know, stick it out till the end. NBD, the punishment is death. Yeah.
If you deny all of that just because it's a lie, then that means you guys are just terrible at being lied to. Seriously, the worst!
Just spit it out already. You went to the roof, didn't you?
Is his name Detective? No, it's not like Dick Gumshoe. His name is Shuichi Saihara.
Isn't that where he met up with Mew?
No, he didn't just meet her there. He probably...
Okay, fine. I'll tell you if you want to know that badly. Consider this my revenge.
Revenge?
You got some balls lying to me. I'm gonna take away your fun for pissing me off, Shuichi.
Jesus.
I won't let you do any detective work, or deduction, or mystery solving, or anything.
Oh?
So, I'll confess everything. You guys better listen carefully.
Confess? A confession? So you are the culprit after all.
I came up with a plan after Mew asked me to meet up with her. She asked me pretty eagerly, too, so I decided to pry some info out of her. She gave me the rundown of the virtual world before she explained it to you guys.
I finished all of Scott Pilgrim, the books, movie, and show, and almost the game. Let's go!
Good luck on the game, man.
That's awesome.
The game's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
There's a lot of characters.
It's fun, though.
Yeah.
Very, just visually and audioly.
Very visually stimulating.
Excuse me. Pleasing.
As I listened, I realized she was planning a murder.
Is that the escapist sound effect? What?
On me, no less. When I investigated the virtual world, I found out that a person can die from shock. Without a doubt, she planned to use that for my murder. So that's when I decided to prepare my own crime with her plan. I pretended to cooperate with her and lured everyone into the virtual world. That's also why I worked together with Monokuma.
You worked together with Monokuma?
Kim makes my gender dysphoria go wooga in the game of books. True. Everyone loves Kim.
Kim's great.
I guess the jig is up. Yeah, everything he said is true. Kokichi came to me with an idea to make the killing game more interesting. It was such a good idea, I decided to place a motive in the killing game simulator.
A motive? What?
You added a motive? Then the secret of the outside world is the motive, right?
No fair! Monokuma can't take sides!
I didn't help him with anything, and I had nothing to do with the murder itself. He merely suggested a way to spice up the killing game, and I accepted.
Except for the part she kissed Knives drunk. Yeah, that was pretty bad. That changes in the show, which is awesome.
Violate the rules.
Yeah, that didn't age well.
Bullshit! No matter how you look at it, you guys are working together.
Shh, calm down. I'll explain my relationship with Monokuma, so let me finish my confession.
I'm fine with that, but you're confessing without much of a fight.
I told you. I'm gonna get in the way by taking away the mystery-solving fun. If I can't win this game, then I'll make it boring for everyone. That's my revenge. Well then, the culprit is Gonta.
What? Huh? What did you...
Wait! When did Gonta kill Mew?
That's a lie! He didn't kill her! Kokichi's just lying!
Now you're trying to pin things on Gonta?
I stayed up all night finishing the last 2 missions in GTA 5 and beat it. Wow, someone's complaining some shit lately.
Ready for 6?
Do you really expect us to believe such an obvious lie?
Yeah, there's no way Gonta could commit a murder this complicated. He's not.
It's my turn now. The truth is, Gonta and I worked together. We formed a duo to end this killing game. As the Killing Game Busters!
What Busters?
We must win this killing game in order to end this killing game.
What you mean, we?
By the way, I came up with the murder plan, and Gonta carried it out.
Gonta what?
Why are you more surprised by that than the first thing he said?
Cause Gonta have no idea what he's talking about.
Come on, quit lying and tell us the truth.
Gonta is telling the truth! He's not someone who lies all the time like you!
No matter how naive Gonta may be, I doubt he would ever team up with Kokichi.
Nah, that's happened before. Can't wait. I was so satisfied with the ending I chose, and the writing is perfect. Franklin, Michael, and Trevor are my favorite protagonists in gaming. Lister is my favorite character. That's nice.
That's sick.
It's obvious what he's trying to do. Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, so Kokichi's trying to trick him.
I'm actually afraid that Gonta did help Kokichi carry out his murder scheme without realizing it. That somehow Kokichi talked him into doing certain things that Gonta did end up helping with. So technically Gonta and Kokichi are the two blackened or something like that. Take care, fries.
He's trying to sacrifice Gonta to escape from his crime.
You're a terrible person! How dare you use Gonta like that?
Damn, Himiko.
You're right.
She's going hard.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I did something horrible to Gonta. I didn't want Shuichi to hog all the glory, so I told everyone the truth.
Cut that out. I told you it's not gonna work.
Don't you think I could have pulled the strings and made Gonta carry out my commands?
It doesn't matter if it's possible or not, because I say it's just impossible.
It does matter. There's no need to bring emotions into class trials. All we need is logical thinking. Right, Shuichi?
What?
Going to not understand what's going on, but still, going to not kill Mew. Going to really not know anything. And also, going to not tell lies. And going to not make trouble for others. 'Cause that not how gentlemen act. That why Gonta not culprit.
Yeah, Gonta's not lying. I can tell just by looking at him.
I already used my magic to check. Gonta's definitely not lying.
Then let me ask you guys. If it's not Gonta, then who's the culprit?
You, of course!
Come on! There's already proof that I couldn't have killed Mew.
He couldn't lay his hands on her.
There's already proof?
Oh, did you forget already? Then let me make it clear again. Why I can't be the culprit!
Jesus.
I am not the culprit.
That depends on Kokichi's avatar.
If Mew touched him, he would be unable to move.
Yep.
Didn't I prove that to you guys? Already?
This sucks. You're gonna have to agree with him. How you feeling my bones?
Am I?
The clue is how Mew was killed.
Mew got strangled to death, right?
Toilet paper was the murder weapon.
What if there was an error in Kokichi's avatar or Mew's avatar? I'm thinking Kokichi's avatar that made it so that he could touch Mew.
Mew would have totally resisted if she was being strangled, right? Then it would have been impossible for someone as weak as me!
You talking about the strength of your virtual avatar? That wouldn't matter if you strangled her from behind.
In which case, even if she did resist, the most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Exactly. She couldn't struggle much. So you could have kept strangling her, no problem.
See, I told you I'm not the culprit.
How'd you arrive at that conclusion?
If it's already been proven that Kokichi is innocent, we should have evidence of that. Before we can say one way or the other, we have to clear something out.
I am not the culprit. Didn't I prove that to you guys already?
So I do have to help him out
The clue is how Mew
before I
was
can
killed.
take him down.
Mew got strangled to death, right?
Toilet paper was the murder weapon.
Mew would have totally resisted if she was being strangled, right? Then it would have been impossible for someone as weak as me!
You talking about the strength of your virtual avatar? That wouldn't matter if you strangled her from behind.
In which case, even if she did resist, the most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Exactly. She couldn't struggle much. So you could have kept strangling her, no problem.
See, I told you I'm not the culprit.
Dude, I love
Okay, so I have to disagree with Kaito.
I love this song so much.
I know. This song is great.
It's going.
I am not the culprit. Didn't I prove that to you guys already?
You are not the guy.
The clue is how Mew...
I had a guy, and no, I don't. You are not the guy.
That would have been impossible.
You talking about the strength
Of your virtual avatar? That wouldn't matter if you strangled her from behind. In which case, even if she did resist, the most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Exactly. She couldn't
Struggle much.
So you could have kept strangling her. That's wrong.
For that avatar user error, I think that's the key to this whole thing.
Actually, maybe it wasn't possible for Kokichi to strangle Mew.
Why wasn't it possible?
Mew modified my avatar, so if she attacked me, I wouldn't be able to resist. If Mew touched me, then I'd be unable to move.
Huh?
So I would have had to kill her instantly, such as stabbing or hitting. I couldn't have murdered her by strangulation, because it'd be game over if she touched me.
Well, if you were using the toilet paper, you wouldn't need to touch her directly.
But if you can't be touched while you're wrapping the toilet paper around her neck, then it would be impossible.
Which means, as long as she died from strangulation, it couldn't have been me.
Wait!
This is his
what if
ace
it
in
was
the
something
hole.
besides strangulation, then? Like...
There's no doubt Mew was strangled. We already discussed this.
Kaito is really desperate to make me the culprit. No matter how much you whine about it, you can't change the truth. The culprit who killed Mew is Gonta Gokuhara! This is the truth you all adore so much.
No! Gonta not kill Mew! It's true! You gotta believe Gonta! Gonta would never hurt anyone!
I believe you. You've been risking yourself to protect everyone. There's no way Gonto would kill. He won't even kill bugs.
I believe Gonta.
Which is a shame because Kokichi is vermin.
I'm not gonna listen to Kokichi's lies.
Of course! Who'd believe a liar like him? He's lying about Gonta being the culprit, so there's no point talking about it.
I don't know about that. If we want the truth, we might have to ask uncomfortable questions.
Right, Shuichi? You think so too, don't you?
Huh? I know how important it is to believe, but as the ultimate detective, I know we can't solve this case with belief alone.
Huh?
It's just that something doesn't add up. I have this feeling something's off. We can't keep going back and forth like this. We need to discuss this.
What, you wanna suspect Gonta?
Too bad, Kaito. Looks like Shuichi agrees with me.
Little
No,
bastard.
I'm not trying to...
Oh, the irony! It's all thanks to Kaito that Shuichi got his act together as a detective. And now, Shuichi's intuition as a detective has made him more suspicious of others. Well, can't be helped. That's just what a detective does.
That's not it, Kokichi. I'm just trying to make sure that everyone
Shuichi, Gonta really not do it. Gonta not culprit. Please, believe Gonta.
We might as well discuss it.
What?
As a precautionary measure, that's all.
This section's
I think
fucked.
we need to seriously discuss whether Gonta was capable of committing this crime. Only then can we arrive at a logical decision.
You guys, why don't you get it? That's just what Kokichi wants. He's just trying to split us up. Shuichi, open your eyes.
But...
To the one truth special!
Monokuma?
Sorry to ruin this tense moment, but you guys seem pretty evenly split right now. So, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
Yeah, you gotta do this
So we're gonna
minigame
do
once a
that
trial. Isn't
again?
it fun?
I think it's kind of a cool mini game, but
Hi, Gravity.
hey, Gravity.
Shuichi, why? Why don't you
She's already
understand?
gone.
She'll be back. Just probably not
You're
tonight.
my sidekick, aren't you?
Betrayal.
Kaito.
Checks autopsy report. Xenoblade Chronicles fan. Well, you know.
He's not dead.
Of course I want to believe Gonta. I want to think that he killed someone. But as the ultimate detective, I can't turn away from the truth. I need to find the truth. Now you're thinking like a lawyer. Now you're thinking like an ace attorney. Now he's having his Phoenix Wright moment.
Spo. Pull out the Gurren Lagann gear. Could Gonta committed the crime?
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
I got this! I can't say for sure he's the culprit. I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Kokichi, don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
Yeah, Sonia.
Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without being noticed?
Kibo!
The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
I got this! No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
Kokichi, I did cooperate with Monokuma, but only on a temporary basis.
It's all a lie. Kokichi is the one who killed Mew.
I got this! The truth is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
Gonta not kill Mew! Honest!
I got this! The truth is, Gonta could
How the fuck was I supposed to know?
That one's not fair. You almost had him one shot too.
I'm sad I
Kokichi
didn't.
is the one who killed Mew.
You have the momentum. You're going.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
I got this! I can't say for sure he's the culprit. I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Kokichi, don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
Would Gonta have even made it to
Kibo!
The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
There should have been witnesses at
I got this! No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
But Kokichi confessed.
Kokichi, I did cooperate with Monokuma, but only on a temporary basis.
It's all a lie.
Kibo!
That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Gonta,
I got this! The
Gonta,
truth
I got
is,
this!
Gonta could have murdered Mew.
Oh, I pressed the right button. I forgot. I was just pressing Y. Because that was the fire button. Okay, I don't have to do the mini-game thing again. That's good.
Get to rotate. Yeah!
I played Mario Party.
In my opinion, as long as it is possible that Gonta is the culprit, we have to discuss it.
That's how trials work, damn it.
That's ridiculous. You're going to believe Kokichi over Gonta?
That's not it at all. I just want the truth. If we're going to survive, I have to find the truth.
But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit.
I still don't think Gonta's lying.
But didn't I tell you guys already? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit. That's why it hurts my heart to persecute Gonta like this! Gonta, if you understand, then do it right. Make logical arguments for the truth.
This guy's fucked.
Logical
He's
arguments?
It means use your head to make arguments.
Use head?
What I'm trying to say is, if you aren't the culprit, then you gotta prove that you aren't!
But Gonta really not know.
I'm sick of hearing you say you don't know! God, why are you so dumb?
Gonta just want to help everyone, like true gentlemen.
Kokichi can't take how nice Gonta is, how honest he is.
You're
He's like
a
the
true
anti-Kokichi.
gentleman? More like a true nincompoop.
Hey! Now that's just bullying.
Bullying? Yeah, so what? That's what you do in this game, right? You guys blame and gang up on me, but now you're gonna pretend to be good people?
No, I never ganged up.
Gonta, argue back already! Just make an excuse or whatever!
Stop it! That's enough!
Stop what? You mean stop the game? Hey, do you even know what you're saying?
Yeah, I know. What about it? I don't want to survive if it means I have to stoop to your level.
Oh, that's a low blow right there. Then just die in a hole for all I care! We want to live, so stop getting in our way!
Quit it. If you don't shut your mouth, then I'll shut it for you. Permanently.
Maki, please, calm down.
Sorry. It Gonta's fault everyone's so upset. But Gonta telling truth! Gonta really not culprit! 'Cause Gonta not know anything! Really!
Cut it out already! That's all you've been saying this whole time!
You're the one that needs to cut it out.
What did Kokichi say? All you've been saying this whole time. That's true about Gonta. This whole time, Gonta's been saying he doesn't know anything.
Gonta not understand either. Mew like this when Gonta wake up. Gonta was sleeping too, had strange dream. Gonta not understand anything. Gonta not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up. But why this happened? Why Mew killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything. Gonta have no idea what he's talking about.
But when exactly did he start using that defense? Gonta said saying, I don't know when... After logging out of the virtual world.
That's it!
After he logged out, which means...
Did Gonta get into an accident in the virtual world?
Accident?
The accident that hurt Gonta. That was... Was it the avatar error? Was it... I mean, I feel like it had to have been the avatar error at this point. It's the only thing we haven't covered yet.
This is it!
Yeah, it was.
When we logged into the virtual world, an avatar user error occurred.
Gonta had a little fuck up with the cables.
Some sort of avatar user occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in. He misplaced the cables.
Avatar user error?
Yep.
What did it
Ever
do?
since Gonta logged out, he's been saying, I don't know, I don't understand.
That's because Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, right?
That's what I thought at first, but I think it's because of the error.
What you mean?
That error is what's affecting Gonta. And it's making him forgetful and loopy. What was the error? What could it have been?
Another
This is
hangman.
like the third one. Memory loss.
Gonta has the memory loss. He tries to get over it.
Fuck. Where are all the S's?
They came in late. They're like, oh fuck, we gotta get it now. He's going too fast.
Trying to speedrun this goddamn Hangman's Gambit. It's like the third one this trial.
How about give us the third taxi
I believe
drive?
it's
That would have been
possible
awesome.
that Gonta doesn't remember what happened in the virtual world.
He doesn't remember.
What the fuck does that mean?
You started saying, I don't know anything, after leaving the virtual world. I think that's the result of some kind of memory error.
Oh no, not this one.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Hi, Jacob.
That's why he doesn't remember anything that happened in the virtual world. Not even killing Mew.
What? That's ridiculous! Quit screwing around!
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
What do you mean he doesn't remember? He's just confused.
This is a Hajime Hinata moment.
Gonta told us he was
What do you
bad with
mean?
computers, remember?
When he is being told, like, you're the... I can't remember what the fuck his name is. The other person that Hajime is, that they made him into.
Oh, yeah.
The ultimate of all ultimates. And he's like, I'm not, I'm me. But like, he is that other guy. This is the kind of shit that Gonta now has to deal with.
Memory or no memory, Gonta never hurt anyone!
No way Gonta's the culprit!
Okay.
The mass panic debate.
This is definitely a mass panic.
Gonta never hurt anyone!
Remember because
Doesn't remember a thing
Keep
about the
everyone
virtual world.
safe!
You did it, but you don't remember
never
doing
kill
it,
a
right?
friend.
How do I get rid of that? Oh, I have to shoot it, that's right.
Gentlemen, protect friends!
Your lies aren't protecting anyone.
Gonta not lying!
That means
Oh my god.
There was a glitch.
Damn, you fucking like got that first like go through. What is it called?
The cause of the error that affected Gonta's avatar is the two cords on the helmet used to log into the virtual world.
Hold on, what'd you say? What'd you say?
Nothing.
Okay. Put the red consciousness cord in the right port, and put the blue memory cord in the left port.
Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords?
I don't know, I've never done it before. Probably gets a little glitchy or something.
I feel like Steven never can.
I think that
That's
Gonta
fine.
messed up something with the cords, causing the error.
If he mixed the consciousness and memory cords, then there'd be an error with memory. Like an error that won't let you bring your avatar's memories to the real world?
What?
Do you
No!
think it's
That
possible that
Kaido
you
frame.
improperly connected the cords?
Because he realizes what's going on.
How Gonta supposed to remember that?
My thing
couldn't
was,
have messed it
did
up.
Gonta
I
kill
said it
Mew
over
to
and
stop
over.
Mew from killing Kokichi?
Did Gonta do what?
Did Gonta kill Mew because he caught her trying to kill Kokichi?
Possibly.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Because Gonta and Kokichi were with each other originally. So maybe...
And he would do anything to protect his friends.
True. Even if he doesn't realize exactly what he's doing. Or Kokichi sets him up for a fall, like, and engineers a situation like that.
Right is the hand you hold your chopsticks in.
Oh,
Cole,
but
I
Gonta
just-
hold chopsticks with this hand!
Cole, I just want you to know. When you guessed it was gonna be Gonta, I was like, oh, he's smart. He got it.
What?
Yeah.
Looks like it's decided!
What? Decided. He's wrong, isn't he, Gonta? You remember the virtual world, don't you?
Gonta not remember.
I knew they were gonna do something
Gonta
to
not
keep
even go
Kokichi
to this
around.
virtual world place.
What?
Gonta fall asleep when he put helmet on. When Gonta wake up, Mew dead. Gonta not know what happened.
Oh god, he really doesn't remember anything.
So, Gonta worry. Gonta not understand what everyone talking about.
I forgot that feature was in the game.
No, it can't be.
That's right, don't
Try
forget
his
the
best
virtual
to
world.
understand. Gonta imagine real hard.
That's enough, Gonta.
Kokichi,
now.
boo! Left, right, left, right. No, no, boo, boo! Get him off the screen.
I'm trying.
You know what?
We know that you totally forgot about teaming up with me and killing Mew.
Wait a minute! That lie! Gonta not kill Mew! 'Cause why would Gonta do that?
Yeah, it's a lie! I'll never accept this! And besides, Gonta's got no motive to kill Mew!
I already gave you my testimony on how I came up with the murder plan.
And I'm saying I don't believe you!
Kokichi, if what you're saying is true, why did you plan it this way? You wanted to plan the murder yourself, but have someone else carry it out?
Is the person who planned it also included as a blackened with the perpetrator?
Nope! Only the person who actually commits the murder becomes the blackened!
Yay,
Then there's
just
no
like the other
incentive to just
one.
plan the murder.
But Gonta's such a gentle soul. Why would he agree to this?
Hold on! That hasn't been decided yet!
Who cares about the motive? Let's vote for the culprit already!
I care about the motive!
Well, I don't care. Finding the culprit is more important in this class trial. Talking about the motive is meaningless. It's not necessary for this specific case.
No matter what you say, I'll never believe your lies.
We all agree that Gonta is the culprit, right? It would be impossible for anyone but him.
Impossible? Why?
It's pretty obvious if you use the process of elimination. Which means, Shuichi, you'll be my partner, right?
Me?
Because if you don't face the truth, then we'll all die,
This
right?
so manipulative.
He is the
And
worst.
you don't want that, do you?
This whole trial has just been him playing everybody.
Literally.
Just like how they played in the
Okay,
virtual
let's
world.
begin.
Go!
Quit screwing around! I'm done putting up with your selfish bullshit!
Kaito, we should listen to his explanation. Our lives depend on it.
So, we can now take Keyboy, Himiko, and Maki off the suspect list. Shuichi, would you care to explain? I doubt they'll believe it if it came from me.
The reason Kibo, Himiko, and Maki can be eliminated as suspects is because...
They couldn't get to the crime scene, could they?
The bridge from the chapel to the mansion was gone, and only Miu could pass through the wall. The three at the chapel had no way to get to the mansion, so they couldn't have done it. Kaito is the next one off our suspect list, and you know why, right?
Third option is he wouldn't kill anybody.
Never.
Kaito had logged out ahead of us.
Miu logged Kaito out from the start. But she did that to make us think the murder happened in the real world, right? Since we figured out the actual killing happened in the virtual world, it would have been impossible for Kaito, who had already logged out. Miu's time of death was around 6:30 in the morning. That's after Kaito logged out.
Kokichi's completely running the show now.
Always has been.
My synergy with Shuichi is super on point now, so let's move on to the remaining suspects. Gonta, Samugi, Shuichi, and me. Samugi and Shuichi can be crossed off. But what's the reason for that?
Oh. Yes, because we have solid alibis? Vouch for each
Tsurugi
other?
and I are witnesses to each other's alibis.
Yeah.
Both of you heard Miu hitting the chapel wall, right? The culprit was definitely on the roof during that time, since they slid Miu down. Because of that, Shuichi and Samugi can't be the culprit. That leaves only Gonta and me as the remaining suspects.
Then you're the culprit!
Sorry for getting your hopes up, but didn't I already explain that's impossible?
If Miu touched him, he'd freeze in place. Kokichi wasn't capable of strangling her.
So then, it's down to one person. And who was that again? Well, who is it?
Don't answer, Shuichi. You don't need to answer that. This is all Kokichi's trap.
Yeah, but we're all caught. There's only one suspect left. Only one person could have done this. Or Gonta.
It's Gonta.
Shuichi?
Yep, Gonta is the only person who could have committed the murder. You get it now, right? That's the truth we were all reaching for. The thing you guys wanted so badly! A truth without any lies! Yu Iruma's killer is Gonta Gokuhara!
Really? Did Gonta really do it?
Oh, that's a good delivery.
Your reaction? It would have been fun if you went all crazy. But you forgot everything, so oh well. A culprit who can't remember their murder is pretty interesting. So, better than nothing. If Gonta remembered, his cover would have been blown so fast. Especially since he's an idiot.
Hold on. I still haven't accepted this. This has gotta be Kokichi's trap. I still believe in Gonta. He's not the kind of person who'd kill.
Kaito.
I already said this a million times, Kaito. You shouldn't use emotions to...
You want proof? I've got your proof. After Tsumugi and Shuichi heard Kibo's voice in the mansion, they ran outside. And who did they see out there?
Oh, Shuichi and Tsumugi.
Gonta, did you see Kibo around here anywhere?
No, Gonta not see him.
Gonta.
Kokichi said it himself. When Yu's avatar crashed into the chapel wall, the culprit must have been on the roof.
I see. If Gonta's the culprit, it'd be weird if he wasn't on the roof.
It's possible that he fled the mansion after he heard the impact.
You'd have to go through the entrance hall to get outside the mansion from the roof.
Couldn't you just use the toilet paper as a rope, though?
Is that where Shuichi and Tsumugi ran to when they heard the crashing sound?
Then maybe he jumped off the roof.
That's not possible. That rooftop was pretty high up.
Normally, Gonta could have done it, but his avatar wasn't strong enough. How about that? Now you get it, right? If Gonta was the culprit, there's no way he could have been outside the mansion.
Now you can't say Gonta's the culprit. Congrats, Gonta.
What? Really?
It would have been so nice if that were the truth. If Kaito were right and this horrible trial would just end. But...
No, that's wrong.
Oh.
What? Just because Gonta was at the mansion doesn't mean that he isn't the culprit. All the culprit needed was a way to get from the roof to outside the mansion.
Huh?
Looks like Shuichi got it. I'll leave the rest to him.
Kaito, I know how you feel. I know because we all feel it. But we have to face the truth. No matter how cruel that truth may be, we need to face it to survive.
Whose side are you on, Shuichi?
Kaito, please.
Aren't you my sidekick? Was that just a lie?
Kaito!
Actually, yeah, it's something you made up.
Fine then! I'll tear that sorry reasoning of yours apart and wake you up!
Can't doubt my detective work now. I'm gonna have to fight Kaito in that fucking rhythm game. If I want all else to survive, I can't back down.
Look at this thing!
This is pretty cool.
I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all? He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him by now? I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all? He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him by now? Damn it! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? You my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? You my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi! Why won't you believe Gonta?
You really could have given him more dialogue for this.
Yeah. Honestly, it was better in 1 and 2.
Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? Keep saying the truth this, the truth that. There's a reason Gonta's not the culprit!
Oh,
who do you want
there's
to
another one
believe?
I didn't even notice.
Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? Saying the truth this, the truth that. There's a reason Gonta's not the culprit! Damn it! There's no way to leave the mansion from the rooftop!
Toilet paper, why?
It ends here!
Damn it!
The toilet paper we found outside the mansion. That's what the culprit used to get from the roof to the ground.
Toilet paper?
The same toilet paper that was used as the murder weapon. That's why we didn't find it anywhere else. Not at the scene of the crime, nor on Miu's body. It was outside the mansion.
Just like Gonta.
Hold on. If they use the toilet paper as a rope to get down from the roof, then they need to tie it to something. But there was nothing to tie it to. I know because I investigated the roof.
You're stubborn, Kaito. You're still going on about this.
It's a good line, don't worry.
I'm gonna believe in Gonta till the very end.
No, there was something that the toilet paper could have been tied to.
Was there no hooks on the doors?
Well, thinking about the side of the roof that the toilet paper was found on, could have either tied it to the binoculars or Kokichi.
Right.
That's where the toilet paper was tied down. They just tied it here.
There!
The binoculars on the rooftop. The toilet paper could have been tied there. However, I don't think the culprit actually tied it down there. They just hung it. And then used the doubled up toilet paper to climb down. But in that case, they would have had to tug on it in order to take it down.
Yep, that's correct. Because I came up with that idea.
Really?
But I thought I told Gonta to put the toilet paper back in the bathroom. Oh, I guess he ran into someone on the way and then threw it somewhere close by. Looks like Kaito's morale is shot, so this whole thing is done now.
The matter does appear to be settled.
That... it's...
So, it's true. Going to really kill Miu.
It's fucked.
But I'm the one
Just
who came up with
completely.
the plan. Anyway, just admit your crime, Gonta. Even though you don't remember, you still did it.
But why did Gonta do such a terrible thing?
Wait, before you start crying, you gotta admit your crime first.
Stop. I won't let you, Kokichi. If anyone is gonna get him to confess, it's me. Gonta, I'm going to look back at the whole case one more time, okay? When you're convinced, you just let me know, all right? Let's end this together.
Okay.
That was a really good line delivery from Shoichi's voice actor at the end there.
Yeah.
That was like probably one of my favorite parts of that trial. You got two, you can run more.
I'm just trying to figure out if Miu's taking her cell phone out of her mouth. You know what I'm talking about? Where, like,
taking it out of her tit.
Okay, yeah, it literally just looks like she's nomming it, so.
I think the better action is just, oh, delicious technology.
That's where she hit it? Yeah.
I love the chibi avatars, they're nice.
I know. The chibi part of the game is definitely super sick.
This is the truth of the case! The case began last night.
Xbox.
The glorious Xbox.
Play movie.
After being convinced by Miu, we all logged in to the
Xbox play murder drama. Enhance. Enhance.
To log in, you have to plug the memory and consciousness cords into the device. So, we all plugged those cords into our helmets and entered the virtual world.
But the culprit had accidentally plugged their cords into the wrong ports. Because of this, a connection error occurred between the culprit's brain and their avatar. As a result, the culprit would forget everything that happened in the virtual world. It's possible that this had an effect on their avatar's personality as well. Because I can't believe that someone so kind could commit murder. But we had no idea this error even happened. And so, we all logged in one by one.
I miss Nagito.
Nagito was the other person who set up a trial just like this, and you miss him?
Mew was the last to log in.
Fucking asshole.
He's fun.
Not you, Nagito.
Nagito.
Nagito is a great character, though, I will say. Nagito is an amazing character. So much better than Kokichi.
She had modified the killing game simulator so she could accomplish a specific
You like how
goal.
Mew is doing an Angie impression? She's like, are they looking? Are they in the virtual world? It looks like it.
Yeah.
After Mew confirmed we were all logged in, she took out the bottle of poison and placed it on Kokichi's seat.
It's weird seeing someone do some shit like that and not have them be like, you know, the black silhouette perpetrator person.
Yeah.
This was done to make it look like Kokichi was killed by poison when we returned. Yes, the reason Mew modified the simulator and brought us to the virtual world was to kill Kokichi in the virtual world, but make it look like he had died in the real world. After we had all logged in, Mew explained the world to us. Use the salon phone to log out. Objects are unbreakable. Your avatars use all 5 senses. She also explained the map of the virtual world in the mansion's entrance hall. But her explanation was intentionally false. She wanted us to misunderstand the world. However, one of us was able to see through her scheme. The very person Mew was trying to kill, Kokichi. Kokichi was going to use Mew's plan against her.
There's a comment that Firewall made, I think, a while back, where he's like, yeah, I kind of would take Mew over Kokichi. Because,
I would now!
Yeah, considering, because he knew about the end of the case, and like...
Yeah, and I was the bad guy for defending Mew.
Yeah.
Well, fucking goddamn it.
But Kokichi
Mew has done
do
some
it
pretty
herself.
irreparable stuff, but at least
He
she
used
chose
the patsy
humanity
to
at
be
the end.
culprit in this case.
Like, she did a lot of bad things, but you know, it's not Kokichi, driver of the plot.
Kokichi was tight-lipped about the motive, so I don't know why the culprit agreed. But it seems as though right after logging in, when Kokichi and the culprit went outside, they were already working together to execute the murder. Eventually, we met up with Kokichi and crossed the river to the chapel. Mew had us split up to try to find some secret of the outside world. Kaito, Kokichi, Gonta, Tsumugi, and I investigated the mansion, while Maki, Himiko, Kibo, and Mew investigated the chapel. Splitting us up was also part of Mew's plan. At the chapel, Mew told Maki that she was going to look around outside.
Look at little Maki. I love a little. Oh, look at that!
She chased after our group while we were heading toward the mansion.
Look at
That
her.
shit is great.
Look at her.
Zoom.
Zoom. Look at her little run sprite. Like, imagine little squeaks and little pitter patters.
Does
Once
that
she
mean the
made sure we
people
were
she left on
across,
the same side
she
as
dropped the bridge
Kokichi
into the river.
were the people she was willing to fucking set up?
I guess, yeah. Well, here's the thing. She said specifically that's like she was looking for Kaito and Kokichi specifically, and then she said, the rest doesn't really matter. She was being very sloppy about this, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if she had killed Kokichi, I can only imagine how we wouldn't have like just discovered her whole plot. Like, well, the poison is unrelated because we would have discovered that the same way that we already did, and then we would have just kind of followed the trail of evidence and incriminated Mew. I mean,
do you know how fast a trial without like Kokichi would have gone?
I would have liked that.
This was to trick us into thinking that the river separated the mansion and chapel. At the time, we thought nothing of it. It was just another one of Mew's pranks. That's why we continued with the original plan to find the secret of the outside world. We went to the mansion and split up to look for clues.
I like this map. I like maps like this.
Kokichi searched the salon.
You like the Terraria map?
Yeah. I mean, it's top down, so it's not really Terraria, but you get it, you know. Where like you see the outside of the building as well as like the inside.
A top-down RPG dev mode camera.
Yeah.
I searched the kitchen.
This fucking detective pose.
And finally, the culprit searched outside the mansion. Around that time, Mew was headed for the wall that was on the side of the chapel.
Are they gonna make it look like she's going through a curtain?
She
That'd be
passed
funny.
through the wall and headed for the mansion to kill Kokichi. You see,
No,
the
they're
wall
just
was a
gonna make it.
special wall that Mew had added herself. This wall was programmed so that only objects could pass through.
She's got them
And
scene
Mew
gloves.
had changed her avatar settings from human to object.
The Michael Jackson gloves?
That
Kinda,
was
yeah.
the hidden
That
route
was
she prepared
biker
for
gloves.
herself.
The emo gloves.
She set up a wall that
finger
only
with
she
gloves.
could pass through.
Yeah.
Mew headed toward the mansion, but she was seen by Tsumugi on the way. When she entered the mansion, she pulled out her cell phone. She didn't tell us that there was another way to log out.
I was just removing it from her cleavage. Of course.
Then, she spoke a name into the phone, which forced
Nature's
that person
pocket.
to log out.
Yeah.
It was Kaito who was on the roof at the time.
Why does it look like Kaito is in the middle of a punishment?
The same roof where Kokichi and Mew were going to meet. By having Kaito search the roof and then forcing him to log out, she was making him look
Fucked
the
up my
most
back for a
suspicious. But her plan didn't go
That's
smooth.
never fun.
Yeah.
Just gonna frame the fuck out of Kaito.
Yeah.
Kokichi was waiting on the roof with a culprit and the toilet paper used to kill Mew. While Mew was distracted by Kokichi, the culprit snuck up from behind. And used the toilet paper from the mansion's bathroom to strangle Mew. This was only possible because objects in the virtual world are unbreakable.
I can't imagine Gonta strangling somebody.
Neither can I.
Yeah.
Mew's avatar
They get
was
to that.
strangled to death, and the shot killed Mew.
To the
in
motive.
real world.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
It's in the post-trial thing.
After the murder, Kokichi left the cleanup to the culprit and left the roof. He probably returned to the salon as soon as he could to avoid drawing suspicion.
My sister texted me that she fed Muffin. She's leaving tonight.
The culprit then took the lattice from the storage room.
Luckily, we don't have to do much after the class trial or
True.
anything really. We just do the end of the chapter and then that's it.
Yeah, we're in the home stretch here.
No overtime
and
needed.
placed Mew's body on top, along with the hammer and the
Be
cell
out by
phone.
like 9:59.
I'll be back on my way to playing Persona 3 again.
Look at her go!
Over the railing and forcefully slid it down the roof.
Look at this hairball.
Look at this dead child.
With a body on top of it, the lattice became
Chuck that
a
baby at a
makeshift sled and flew off the roof.
church.
It went through the wall that only objects can pass through before crashing into the chapel.
I knew Mew was hard-headed, but goddamn.
That was the crashing sound that Kibo heard in the chapel, and we heard in the mansion. Mew's wall hid the fact that the mansion and chapel were actually right next to each other. That's why Tsumugi and I were able to hear the crash from the mansion. As the final step, the culprit had to then get off the roof. Because we were at the mansion, they couldn't take the stairs or they'd be seen. So they used the toilet paper again to escape from the rooftop.
Little baby.
They hung the toilet paper from the binoculars on
Boss
the roof
baby.
and used it like a rope to climb down. Once the culprit was safely on the ground, they pulled at the toilet paper to retrieve it. They would have returned it to the bathroom, but they ran into us as we were leaving the mansion. In a panic, the culprit tossed the toilet paper
Stow.
somewhere nearby.
Eedles.
Without that one little mistake, we might never have solved this case because the culprit doesn't remember.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked.
That whole like section where fucking like I almost said Nagito. Kokichi was getting this euphoric
This is the
pleasure from
truth
doing
you've
it. It was just
forgotten.
fucking oh.
Gonta Gokuhara, the ultimate entomologist. Gonta, this is the truth we've reached.
Sorry. Going to not really understand, 'cause going to not smart boy. But if everyone agree, then everyone probably right. Going to trust everyone.
Gonta.
But why? Going to kill Mew, forget everything. Going to even think he not do anything bad. Going to try to blame someone else and make everyone suffer. Why? Why go to do such terrible thing?
Gonta, it's not your fault.
It's Kokichi's fault. He must have tricked Gonta.
Huh? I totally didn't trick him. Before we go into that, it's voting time. We should finish up the class trial first.
But is this the right answer? We're not being fooled by Kokichi?
For once, I wish that we were.
Huh? Wrapping things up already? What a buzzkill of an ending! It lacks the rush of previous voting times. Well, after so many killing games, I guess it was bound to happen eventually.
What a meta joke.
It's just as well. This killing game has a bad influence on the baby.
Oh, shut up.
Monotaro, you're even starting to look like a father.
Yeah! I gotta get my act together for the baby.
Now then,
Bless
pull
you.
yourselves together and let's begin! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off! It's voting time!
Let's see if Gonta votes for himself.
Announcement.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's
As with all the other
see
ones,
result.
like they're very determined that they weren't the killer. So, actually no. Well, yeah, just 2 of them. So they voted for Shuichi. So, all right, is Gonta vote for himself? Kaito votes for Kokichi.
Who
I don't blame
will
him.
be chosen as
Yeah.
the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Oh my god, it was almost Rantaro. How did Rantaro do it?
Pick him up real quick.
Good,
We're
go those
rich.
coins.
So happy I aced my friend's murder.
Danganronpa.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Well,
right.
look at that. You voted correctly. Congratulations, guys.
Let me hear your
Give
dreadful
yourselves a
voices.
hand.
Sob, sob.
Dreadful voices.
Damn.
Why?
Jeez, they're all just moping around. They should be happy for themselves.
I know I'm super happy. Hey, what should we name the kid?
Good question. We should prepare 6 names.
Oh god.
I think sextuplets? I'm so happy I might go crazy.
And another thing.
Hey, Kokichi, you said this would liven things up. What gives, huh?
Here.
You said you were gonna liven up the killing game in the class trial. And I said I'd put the motive, the secret of the outside world, into the killing game simulator.
That was just a lie.
Oh, that was just a lie.
What was that?
He just laughed it off.
Hey,
Are you satisfied, Kokichi? I want you to tell us. What is this outside world? Is it the motive you gave Gonta? I plan to explain all of that, but it's more like, how do I say it? You guys are just gonna assume it's a lie if you hear it from my cute lips.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, let's have Gonta explain.
Gonta?
please stop.
I'm not doing the...
Just do the
Gonta doesn't remember anything. How can you expect him to?
All right.
There you go.
We should all go back into the killing game simulator.
Huh?
What?
Because?
Why don't we ask the Gonta in the virtual world? But going back to the virtual world is...
There's a much easier way than that pain in the ass method.
Gonta's memories didn't transfer over, so they're still in the virtual world as data. I can combine Gonta's consciousness from his last login with that leftover memory data. Ta-da! Alter Ego Gonta is now complete.
Huh. Another callback.
Alter ego?
Basically, it's a separate Gonta that only exists in virtual space. If we listen to what he says, we should be able to find out what happened in that world.
He's cute.
Kawaii.
And a murderer.
He's the one that murdered.
Huh? What
What
this?
this?
What happening? Huh?
Is this Gonta? Is that Gonta?
What's that mean?
What sort of phenomenon is this? What did you do?
Hey,
Relax, Himiko. It's not magic, and it's not a trick. Alter Ego Gonta is just a computer simulation of the data left over from inside the virtual killing machine. It just imitates Gonta's thoughts through patterns. It's actually different from the real Gonta.
Gonta not understand who's this alter ego person.
Hey, you stole my job.
Now then.
See, it's even stupid like the real Gonta. You can hardly tell the difference. Plus, he's got Gonta's memories of the virtual world, so he should remember what happened.
Please.
Then other Gonta, tell Gonta.
Why?
Why? Why did Gonta kill Mew?
Huh?
Kill Mew? Why does other Gonta know about?
Unfortunately, our plan failed. You can tell them the truth now.
Oh. Gonta.
Then Gonta no could save everyone?
Huh?
Save everyone?
Gonta don't know.
Hey, answer Gonta. Why did Gonta kill Mew?
Wrong.
Gonta just want to save everyone.
He wanted to save everyone.
That's...
Gonta, what do you mean?
Gonta.
Gonta think for a long time. How can Gonta be useful for everyone? Gonta not smart enough to help with trials. Gonta strong, but no can fight exisals. Gonta feel frustrated, because Gonta could do anything. Gonta understands how this Gonta feels.
Yeah.
Technically, they are the same person.
But...
So that's why Gonta think he have to do it, for everyone's sake. Gonta think he gotta do it, because everyone else not want to.
Gonta.
So Gonta kill Mew.
What?
What do you mean by that? I don't get it at all.
Jeez, Gonta's bad at explaining as always. I guess I'll have to help. So, if you remember what happened at that time. No, we shouldn't, if we want to prevent another murder from happening. Yoink, I'll take that card key then. Kokichi used his lithe body to take his advantage and took the card key from Monokuma.
Huh?
The card key. So you used it.
Yeah.
After working tirelessly, I finally found the door for the card key. After opening it, I saw the outside world.
What?
The outside world.
What?
The outside world was Monokuma's motive? But why would seeing the world be the motive?
I'll tell you guys in a second, but that was when I found out about Mew's plan. And it hit me. If I combine the two, I'd be able to save everyone.
Please wait.
Save everyone? What do you mean?
Hey.
Hey, now you gotta listen to everything I say first. Anyway, that's when I made a deal with Monokuma. If I livened up the killing game, then he would let me use the outside world as a motive again.
Huh?
Again?
In other words...
Let me chime in real quick here. The motive key card that Kokichi nabbed was the right to view the outside world. But even then, he saw the outside world. He didn't try to use it for the killing game. No, I just prepared it for so much effort. He decided, that disappointed me. But then Kokichi suggested that we reuse the motive. And then I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see where you're going with this. He said we should bring back the right to view the outside world one more time. And I decided to run with that idea. So I loaded a flashback light with memories of the outside world and put it in the simulation.
Huh?
Memories of the outside world? In the flashback light?
What?
The secret of the outside world and the virtual world was about the flashback light?
You know.
And if it was the flashback light, it would mean the secret of the outside world is part of our forgotten memories.
Huh?
What are you saying?
Wait,
But why would anything about the outside world be a motive in the first place?
Incomprehensible.
What's going on here?
Oh?
Huh? You can't remember? Okay, fine.
Get it?
Let's talk about the motive later. We have to finish up this case first. Monokuma hid the flashback light in the simulator, but I knew where it was hidden. And I showed it to Gonta in the virtual world.
hey!
Hey, you even knew where it was hidden? That's not fair.
To tell you the truth...
Whoa, I just placed it. I never actually hit it. I just plopped that shit down on the board. And no one found it except this little asshole. So, you know, who's the real one to blame?
It's a little late for all of that.
Always messing around.
So Gonta was exposed to the flashback light. Yeah, when Gonko, Kokichi, and Gonta leave together.
Gonka.
New Danganronpa character. It's like Gonta, but he's upside down now.
Like Sakaya.
But Gonta can watch Kokichi, so he did not do anything weird.
Gonta, you're so sweet. But I knew you'd say that.
Ooh, double meaning, haha.
Even without your ridiculous physical strength, as long as you're selfless and courageous, you'd make a terrific bodyguard. Bodyguard. With you by my side, I know I'll be safe from any trap. Okay then, let's go. Wait, Kokichi.
It's okay. Leave it to Gonta. Gonta keep eye on Kokichi. Was Kokichi trying to lure Gonta off by himself?
Maybe.
The only person I entrusted with the secret of the outside world was Gonta.
Gonta!
After that, Gonta got taken to forest near mansion. Is this flashback light?
Looks like it. Maybe the secret of the outside world is hidden in it?
We gotta tell everyone.
Wait! Are you sure you want to believe a liar like me so easily?
Huh?
This might be a trap, you know? Shouldn't you check if I'm lying first? I mean, you want to protect everyone, right? This is the perfect time to do it.
Protect everyone?
Damn, he used Gonta's goodwill against him.
Yeah, his insecurity.
How did this happen?
And there, Gonta remembers secret of outside world. But that just confused Gonta more about what to do. What can Gonta do to save everyone? Gonta no could think of anything.
So I told him, if he wants to save everyone, he should put everyone out of their misery. In other words, a mercy kill.
What did you say?
No way!
Was Gonta tricked?
Wrong.
No, you not tricked. Cause when Gonta remembers secret of outside world, Gonta think it would be easier to die. What? Remember what everyone said at the beginning. This academy is hell. Gonta agree. Academy that forced students to be part of killing game is hell. So everyone think they want an escape place, correct? But if it's still hell outside, what do we do?
Huh?
What do you mean, Gonta?
Inside is hell. Outside is hell. What should Gonta and friends live for?
How'd this happen?
And everyone who died, what did they die for?
It's hell outside and hell inside.
But...
And then Kokichi told me. Best way to save everyone from hell is to put them out of misery while they still not know. And only one who could do such dirty work is Gonta.
Yeah.
That's right. The only way you can save everyone is to free them from this hell. Gonta took on the dirty work for us. If he had survived the class trial, he would have lived in this hell alone.
You get it?
Gonta took on that role for us. Shouldn't we appreciate him more?
Hold on!
Wait a minute, I still don't get what's happening.
What outside world are you talking about? It's hell out there. What do you mean? What did Kokichi and Gonta see? What did we forget? I'm here to end the stream. Put me out of my misery. Mercy, kill me.
We haven't even seen the thing yet.
I'm afraid to.
Hurry up and tell us or we won't be able to understand it.
Gonta, what pushed you to do such a damn thing?
Please.
Answer, Gonta.
Sorry.
Sorry, Gonta no can tell you.
Why?
Can't tell us. Why?
Because if Gonta tell you, then everyone will end up like Gonta. Everyone despair.
Huh?
Despair? I know it. A despair that makes you want to die. A despair that makes you want to put everyone out of their misery. Did you think the kind Gonta would tell you about such despair from his own mouth?
But
now we don't know any more than when we started. Now you know how Gonta and I formed the Killing Game Busters, right? Then can't you accept everything about this case? You can imagine the rest, right? I used Mew's plan and turned it against her. I hid Gonta away from sight, where Mew and I were supposed to meet. Huh? Kaito's not here?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh man, I'm honored you asked me to meet up with you, Mew. Is this a booty call? Or are you here to kill me?
So you figured it out, but there's nothing you can do. You can't resist me. I made sure of it when I programmed your settings.
Uh-oh. Guess I'm in trouble now.
I'm sorry, but you should just give up. This is my only chance. I have no choice but to do this. My inventions will change the world. They'll make the world a better place. It's my duty as a genius inventor, so I can't afford to die here.
Sorry. Gonta's so sorry.
Don't be sorry, Gonta. She's trying to kill me, too. She said it was for the world or whatever, but that was just a poor excuse. We're doing this to stop the vicious cycle of misery, so you don't need to apologize.
But... Gonta's sorry. Gonta's so sorry, Mew.
I already said you don't need to apologize. We had to do this for everyone's sake.
It can't be.
Gonta would never.
By the way,
You should know that it was Gonta's idea to slide the body to the chapel wall.
Huh? What? Gonta's idea?
Gonta!
Before Gonta went to the roof, he happened to see Mew walk through wall. Gonta tell Kokichi, and he think of everything else.
but...
Gonta gave me that chance. I like to think we make a pretty good team.
Stop it!
Good. What's good about that? You're the goddamn worst. That's the whole story. That's everything that happened.
Well...
So in the end, you don't plan to tell us the secret of the outside world.
Sorry!
Gonta can no tell you that.
Always messing around.
Well, I mean, hearing that story, sounds like you were tricked by Kokichi.
How can this be?
But Gonta did kill Mew. Gonta really did it.
Sorry?
Sorry, everyone. Gonta is so sorry.
Gonta.
But Gonta's plan to save everyone failed. Gonta not save anyone. Gonta just makes everyone suffer more.
Gonta, idiot!
Gonta's so stupid. So stupid. How could Gonta call himself gentleman?
Everyone, please forgive him. Gonta tried to save us all from despair by taking on the sin of killing us. But you reached for the truth, and Gonta's plan failed. All of you could have been saved if you died without knowing anything.
Huh?
So you're saying it was wrong to fight for the truth?
Yeah.
Yes, it was. At least Gonta and I think so. You should have all died ignorant. Gonta even killed Mew for that sake, you know?
Don't screw around!
Enough of your shit. You made him kill her.
Please stop!
No, Gonta is bad. Cause Gonta kills someone. Gonta is murderer. It's true. Yes, Gonta make everyone suffer. That is true.
Sorry, everyone.
Sorry. Gonta is sorry he failed everyone. Gonta's so sorry for being stupid. Gonta is sorry he make everyone suffer. Gonta's so sorry. We did it. You don't need to apologize anymore.
You're probably all thinking that I should have taken on the dirty work and not Gonta, right? Everyone hates me, so the role of villain is perfect for me.
I know that!
Yeah, I know already. It should have been my responsibility. But when I realized Mew was targeting me, I thought to myself, she must already have a way to prevent me from fighting back in the virtual world.
I suppose.
And in fact, you were right. She set it up so she could paralyze you with just a touch.
So am I!
That's why I had to ask Gonta. I would have done it myself if I could.
That's enough!
Okay, but you don't need to push everything on Gonta to...
Stop!
Stop. It's okay. Everyone, please, don't blame Kokichi anymore. Please.
Gonta, you.
How nice can you be, Gonta? You're really stupid sometimes. You're right. Someone as stupid as Gonta could never be a gentleman.
Hey!
So, are we done yet?
Jesus Christ, Monokuma. What?
And another
You guys are starting to talk in circles, so let's just move on to the thing we usually do. Yeah, the eagerly anticipated punishment time!
So am I!
Wait, if you're gonna punish him, then please, punish me too.
Huh?
Kokichi?
I know that!
I'm prepared for it. If you're gonna execute Gonta, then I...
It's okay, Kokichi. Please let Gonta sacrifice himself for everyone's sake. That's all Gonta can do anymore.
But...
Just promise, Gonta, that everyone forgive each other and be friends, okay?
All right. I promise.
Okay.
All right, it's time to punish the ultimate entomologist, Gonta Gokuhara.
Oh man, I bet his punishment's gonna have a lot of gross, nasty bugs.
Ah.
That's right, you don't like nasty stuff. Too bad!
No, it's not that.
Huh?
It's coming.
What? Already?
The contractions are speeding up any minute now.
Honey.
Quick, hold my hand.
Now then,
I'm
I
prepared.
prepared a very special punishment. Gonta!
Wait, please, I don't want this. Don't go, Gonta.
No.
Don't cry, Kokichi. Gonta is okay. Yeah, Gonta not cry. Gonta's really not scared. But
How can this be?
Gonta upset. Gonta upset he could no protect everyone.
Gonta, you can't cry either.
It's punishment time!
Sorry.
Gonta love you all.
Gonta, idiot.
Gonta is so sorry for being stupid.
I was surprised they didn't use the 8-bit people for the virtual world.
Like they tied the laptop on them.
Yeah.
Just a kidding.
Holy fuck.
Surprise!
Jesus Christ!
They're both dead.
What?
And it's a huge wasp.
Bug.
Wow.
Then he...
It's the shit lord from
Fucking God.
Beelzebub.
Look at that. That's nuts. Say even the tumbleweed's on fire.
That was crazy.
Surprised? What a twist, huh? Even I didn't see that coming. All my little cubs have been destroyed.
Oh, don't be fucking like that. You wanted them all dead.
Oh, he's right.
That was pretty nasty. Jesus. That was... Wow. That was shocking in a very different way for Danganronpa.
Dang it!
So sad. All that cuteness has gone to waste. Think of the marketing.
What are you talking about? You're the one responsible for this. You capitalist bear.
How can a bear be capitalist? I thought we were racist icons against the Soviets.
Not anymore. War has changed. Why would you do such a thing to your own children?
Cause lately they've been acting all buddy-buddy and neglecting me. I'm never gonna get the hang of this whole parenting thing.
But how?
That's why.
Got a minute?
The inbred insect, a child getting stung and burned to death. Like a terrible.
You know what's interesting? Incest and insect are anagrams. I wonder if that was an intentional thing. That's really weird. That's so fucking weird. Anyway,
Lord of the Flies says Apparently, Beelzebub says anything goes.
Yeah, I guess.
That's the moral of the lesson.
Anything goes. Until it doesn't.
Doesn't matter. We don't have time to give him attention.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna go walk away quietly and go mourn my dead kids. Later.
Look how happy he is. How free he is.
I just want to say my line, the line delivery was great. I'm giving myself a reward.
Sub.
Damn it.
Would it turn out like this?
Got a minute?
Fucking Shuichi.
Hey, Kokichi, why don't you tell us now? What is the secret of the outside world? If we don't know it, then we won't be able to understand or accept it.
I can't accept it either, Kokichi. What's the secret of the outside world? What kind of secret would push Gonta that far?
You?
Kokichi, if you really cared for Gonta, explain yourself to everyone and...
I don't want to.
Huh?
You what?
I don't want to, stupid head. Kokichi.
Nuh-uh.
Oh man, did you fall for all that fake crying?
I knew he doesn't feel a single actual human emotion in his entire goddamn body.
If you set up Gonta that willingly,
This
there's no
lying
way you
piece of
cared
shit.
about him.
You're so dumb! I would never cry for Gonta!
It was all an act.
What?
Fake crying.
Because?
If I said the actual truth back there, Gonta would have been real mad. Woo-wee! That would have interfered with the game, so I simply lied to calm him down. See? As long as you lie for a good purpose, right?
What? Hey!
What do you mean, what really happened? Why did you make him do that?
Well, you know.
Obviously, so it wouldn't be boring.
Huh?
What are you?
Which means...
I gave Gonta an incentive because I thought it'd liven up the game. Come on, think about it. If I actually wanted to save everyone like what Gonta did,
You really don't get it.
I wouldn't have betrayed Gonta. You should have realized that.
Hey!
Then why did Gonta...
Who cares about that idiot? I want to enjoy this game filled with suspicion and betrayal from the bottom of my heart.
Kokichi gave us one of his creepy smiles. When I saw it, I finally saw Kokichi for what he really is. Malice. His entire body, nothing but raw and unfettered malice.
I am the supreme leader of evil, so it's obvious my personality would be twisted. The more you suffer, the more I enjoy it. There are people in this world who spread grief and misery for no reason than the thrill of it. And I'm one of those people. Nothing pleases me more than inflicting pain on others!
This guy is incredibly fucked.
Yeah, so unhinged.
Seriously? Who the hell do you think we are?
Then...
Oh, you are. Fuck. I really want the Griffin look on that.
Yeah, you really...
So for your own entertainment, you sacrificed Mew and Gonta?
You're so dumb.
What's so bad about that? You kill people for money, right, Monkey Roll?
You bastard.
Someone like you has no right to call me Maki Roll. Ooh.
That is so... Oh, I love this character!
That went hard.
You look so much better with a scowl on your face, Maki Roll. But hey, you guys are just way too trusting. If only you had suspected me more, then... Mew and Gonta wouldn't have died such meaningless deaths!
Don't screw around!
Meaningless deaths?
Kaito screamed and sprinted up to Kokichi like a bullet. A dull thud resounded through our skulls.
Oops, sorry. I tried to dodge you, but I punched you instead.
Kaito! You!
By the way, Kaito, is it just me? Or are you way slow? Maybe, just maybe, Kaito is hiding something from us too.
Kaito!
Are you okay?
Kaito kept coming at him, and Maki glared at Kokichi with piercing eyes.
Got a minute?
For someone who claims to be bad at fighting, you were pretty agile just now.
And you believed a lie like that?
You bastard.
You really want to die, don't you?
What the fuck?
Let's have more fun.
Oh, did I finally provoke you enough? Is it because of Kaito? No, Maki. What am I thinking? Maki wouldn't lose her cool for a guy like Kaito. He's way too pathetic. He's all bark and no bite. Let's face it, the ultimate astronaut is just a trainee anyway. Kokichi never got to finish his provocation. No one
The
cared what
body
he had
was
to
not
say anymore.
found.
They all rushed to Kaito's side.
Kaito, are you hurt?
Are you alright?
Can you stand? Do you need to lean on my shoulder? Sorry, my MP's at 0, so I can't use any recovery magic. Hey, why are you all so worried about this pathetic guy? Pathetic. Look at yourself, Kokichi. What?
No.
Kaito always has us by his side, see? But no one wants to be around you. You're alone, Kokichi, and you always will be. You're talking about friends? Friends don't make this game more
Oh, man.
Jeez, boring. I'm no longer interested. I don't care anymore, but I will tell you this. The one who will win this game is me. Kichi spat out those words, then left the room.
I thought fucking Maki was just gonna bullet punch him.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna kill him. I thought we were gonna have our first death outside of class trial. You know, outside of Danganronpa 1.
Outside of a class trial that's inside a class trial.
Well, you know.
Kaito!
Kaito, are you okay?
Huh?
Shit. Hey, Kaito?
Hey!
You don't look well. It didn't seem like he punched you that hard, but...
What?
Did he hit your head or something? I'm okay, it's fine.
Okay?
Don't push yourself. You should lie down and...
I said I'm fine.
Kaito tried to get up, but... Kaito doubled over, his knees gave out, and he collapsed hard.
What?
Kaito?
Blood? Why? What's the matter, Kaito?
Come on, don't freak out over this. It's nothing. My cold just got worse is all.
I didn't know that coughing up blood was a cold symptom.
You're a robot and you don't know that? I'm saying it's fine. Just chill. I just coughed too much, cut my throat or something. I don't know.
He spoke, he somehow got to his feet.
Yeah, that's it. I just need a drink of water. Sorry, but I'm gonna go head back to my room.
Who invites a sick contestant for this kill game? Is he sick?
Kaito!
Okay, I'll go with...
Don't follow me.
Huh?
What?
I can walk on my own. I don't need your help, Shuichi.
Kaito staggered off.
Well...
I'll go with him. It would be bad if he collapses on the way.
Right, we'll leave you with him.
Don't worry about it, Shuichi. Kaito is just stressed out, is all. Why? Why did it end up like this? I thought I could help. I wanted us all to survive. I wanted it so damn bad. I kept fighting for it, fighting for the truth. And this is what I get? By trying to survive, we're just playing the stupid game. Just like Kokichi.
Damn it!
And scene. Good work, everyone.
Kaito's like, ugh, get this pink ketchup off my face.
It's almost time. Yeah, it's almost time. This should be enough. I'll end it.
Look at this fucking indie horror game
Is the
scene.
time.
What the fuck, dude?
I'll end this killing game.
This is edgy as hell, but it's still menacing in context.
The Rock.
Dwayne?
No, he was just kind of writing it in slowly.
Seven. We're really getting down to the wire here.
Yeah.
If we lose any more people, the imposters gonna win.
We gotta vote him out.
Oh, I got his birdcage that he kept with him all the time. That's cool. I love that.
Well, I mean, technically the mastermind is still out there.
Who's that?
The mastermind.
Who's that?
The mastermind.
Took you a second.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Thank you Gravity. We gotta hurry up. Thank you Gravity. Thank you Un. I don't care. Thank you Fright.
My adorable mono.
But William, his adorable mono.
Anyway, thank you Cole for showing up. Very cool. I hope things are fine over there. Next time we do Danganronpa is the beginning of the new chapter, all that fun stuff. And next stream should be on Monday for more Xenoblade Chronicles. Let's go ahead and just say, if you want to watch more, there's VODs in the YouTube and the YouTube page and all that. Check the Discord. There's a bot that auto updates. Thank you. Fake hair
everywhere.
Bye-bye.